Hello, everyone, and welcome to Start Speaking English. I'm John, your coach for Clear, Confident English. Today's lesson is different. We won't chase long vocabulary lists or memorize tricky rules. Instead, we'll uncover the common habits that quietly block your progress and replace them with simple, proven strategies that actually move you forward. These are the mistakes that keep learners stuck for months or even years. By the end of this episode, you'll see why being perfect can slow you down, why some study routines feel productive but don't change your speaking, and what to do starting today to finally sound more natural. Grab a coffee or tea, relax, and let's talk about the truths of learning English that most people never mention. Let's begin with a quick mindset shift. New words rarely stick after one or two meetings. Your brain usually needs to meet a word several times in different contexts, hearing it, saying it, reading it, and writing it before it becomes part of your voice. Think about how children learn. They play with language, make mistakes, try again. No one tells them to stop. But as adults, we start to fear mistakes and chase perfection. That fear builds walls between you and real progress. Researchers have looked at this again and again. Many adult learners don't fail because they're lazy or not smart. They slow down because they fall into predictable traps. Let's expose those traps and fix them. The fear of speaking trap. This is the biggest one. You study for months. You watch lessons, highlight grammar notes, and learn new phrases. Then someone asks you a question in English, and everything freezes. Your mind checks every word, worries about grammar, worries about your accent, and imagines what could go wrong. The moment passes and you say nothing. This trap is dangerous because it feels like you're being diligent. You are learning, but only passively. Without actual speaking, your knowledge stays locked in your head. You understand a lot, but your mouth doesn't move when it needs to. The fix starts with how you see mistakes. Great learners treat mistakes like data. Each error points to the next thing to practice. Native speakers make slips all the time. They just don't let those slips stop the conversation. Try this set, a daily speaking goal focused on communication, not perfection. Record yourself talking about your day. Leave a short English comment online. Describe what you're cooking while you cook. Make small, safe, repeatable speaking moments a habit. Begin with simple topics. Your morning routine, what you see from your window, what you did last weekend. Don't chase perfect grammar or exact pronunciation. Aim for clear meaning. Like learning piano, you can't just read the sheet music. You must press the keys. In English, you need to move your mouth. Speak out loud every day. Mirror talk, reading paragraphs aloud, shadowing lines from shows, or joining short conversation meetups. A few minutes daily compounds into real fluency. 2. The grammar overload trap. Many learners think mastering every rule is the secret to sounding fluent. They collect exceptions, memorize charts, and pause mid-sentence to pick the correct tense or article. Result: the flow disappears. Remember how children learn not by rule books first, but by hearing patterns, trying them, and adjusting. Adults can use the same pathway. Notice patterns in real life, copy them, and refine them over time. A better approach: learn grammar in context. When you hear a new structure in a show, podcast, or conversation, notice how it feels and sounds. Focus on the small set of structures used in everyday talk. Practice them through speaking and writing, not just reading about them. Make your own examples, use them in mini stories, and recycle them over several days. And please don't panic about perfect grammar while speaking. Even natives bend rules in casual conversation. Communication, first polish, later. 3. The comparison trap. Scrolling social media, you hear someone speak beautifully and think, "I'll never get there." What you don't see are their years of practice, their failed takes, and the nights they felt stuck. Comparison kills motivation. When motivation drops, practice drops. When practice drops, progress slows, and the negative story continues. Learning is not a race. It's a personal route with your own speed limits and shortcuts. Some people live in an English-rich environment, others don't. Some started early, others start later with stronger discipline. None of this defines your potential. Switch the focus to your own wins. Choose meaningful milestones. Watch a movie scene without subtitles. Handle a short phone call. Write an email without checking a dictionary. Track your steps in a simple journal. New words you used. Minutes. You spoke a conversation you handled. A phrase you finally understood. When your energy dips, review your notes. You'll see proof that you are moving. Also, play to your strengths. Maybe your pronunciation improves quickly. Maybe your grammar is neat. Maybe you catch fast speech well. Use those strengths to build momentum while you steadily train weaker areas. 4. The passive learning trap. It's easy to spend hours watching lessons and feel productive. Input matters. You need to hear English, read it, and notice patterns. But without output, speaking and writing fluency stalls. It's like watching cooking shows, but never touching a pan. The solution is a simple loop: input, immediate output. After you watch or listen, do something active. Use the echo method: pause and restate what you just heard in your own words. This trains pronunciation rhythm and fast thinking. Use the summary method. After reading or watching, write or speak a short summary. This builds structure and helps new vocabulary stick. Turn every passive session into a tiny active task. Repeat lines from films out loud. Note useful phrases and use them in 2 new sentences. Tell a friend or yourself what you learned. Teach it to someone else in simple English. Teaching forces clarity and locks the language in your memory. Phrase of the day. Today's phrase: practice makes progress, not perfection. Perfection isn't the target, improvement is. Each attempt adds a brick to your fluency. Each mistake gives you a lesson. Each conversation grows your confidence. Use it to encourage yourself. My accent isn't perfect yet, but practice makes progress, not perfection. Or with a partner. Don't worry about mistakes. Practice makes progress, not perfection. Quick recap. Fear of speaking keeps knowledge trapped in your head. Aim for daily low-pressure speaking, focused on communication. Grammar overload breaks your flow. Learn patterns in context and practice them actively. Comparison steals motivation. Track your own wins and honor your root. Passive-only learning won't build fluency. Pair every input with a small output task. Your next step: pick one trap that feels true for you. Decide one tiny action you'll do every day this week. A 1-minute voice note, a 2-sentence summary, 3 lines shadowed from a show. Keep it small, keep it daily, and watch your confidence rise. If this episode clarified what's been slowing you down, give it a like and share it with a friend who needs this message. Subscribe to Start Speaking English for practical lessons and routines that actually work in real life. I'm here to guide you step by step to confident natural English. Thanks for joining me today. Now that you know what to avoid, you can put your energy into what works. Keep practicing, keep improving, and keep believing in yourself. Your fluent English is closer than you think. See you in the next episode. This is John from Start Speaking English.